Hi guys, so it's Tuesday, the weekend after the World Outlaw Race at Talladega. There's a bird up there in a tree chirping. Can you guys hear that? Can you see him? Bird. Anyways, weekend after the NASCAR weekend, World Outlaw weekend. You've probably already seen the two videos of how we done. I want to say, first of all, I appreciate everyone giving positive encouragement about keeping our heads up and that we done what we could. I really appreciate that, and I hope I didn't come off in those videos like I was disappointed. I mean, yeah, I would have liked to have made the race, obviously, but I definitely wasn't hanging my head. So obviously, because I knew what we had. However, we're hoping to have that issue addressed within the next week or so, if everything goes right. So we'll just have to see about that when we get there. Right now, you can see I've got the car pushed out, kind of swept up a little bit because everything was muddy in here. All the mud that had fell off the car. It was really wet and heavy this weekend, so wash day is gonna be fun today. It's all muddy. You can see all the mud on the car there. Plus we wasn't out front, so that means the car is even muddier. So, but anyways, I've been working on getting everything pushed out. Got our tires here on our nice gravel bed that Hammer's Grading brought us, Mr. Jeremy. So first time getting to wash a car on the gravel here. It's a little bit chilly tonight, but tonight's better than it was yesterday. It was really cold yesterday, so
it's really good right now until you get wet, and then it's gonna be cold.
So we've put it off until it kind of warmed up a little bit this week. So I'm sure Dallas will be doing some videoing. She about cut her finger off yesterday with a apple slicer, so she probably won't be getting her finger wet. It bled for about what, 6 hours?
It bled for a while. Liquid Band-Aid wouldn't even stop the bleeding.
Yeah, liquid Band-Aid just washed right off of it whenever she put it on there. So I've never seen a cut do that, but I know what the liquid Band-Aid feels like on an open cut too, so I felt for her. But anyways, back to the race car. We're gonna get it cleaned up. Obviously, we're gonna have to pull the radiator out. The shaker screen got took out the other night. I'm thinking by Friday night in the feature, somebody lost a drive shaft. Luckily, it was just a carbon fiber shaft, and took the shaker screen out from in front of the radiator, so the radiator's caked in mud. Gonna have to take that out this week. Probably just go ahead and pull the motor out to change the bell housing and the starter out. I'm not sure what the deal is with that, so I think we're gonna go back to our standard trusty bell housing and starter setup, because we're gonna have to change oil pumps once we change motors anyway. So it'd just be easier to do it all at one time than having to replace one thing or another. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We had originally talked about maybe going up to Mountain View this weekend. They're having a 2,500 to win race, but in order to do that, obviously we gotta change the starter and the bell housing and all that, and on top of that, we're changing a lot of stuff in the front end this weekend. So it's just, we've decided to just take this week off. We're still planning to be at Magnolia the 12th and 13th.
Yes, I think.
May
12th, 13th, or 13th, 14th.
May the 12th and 13th, or May the 13th, 14th. Whatever them two dates are, we can't remember. It's Friday and Saturday. So
12th and 13th. 12th
and 13th is what she just said. So that's our next planned race. If we get a motor and we get everything squared away and we can find a race locally to go to before then, we may try to do that. But as of right now, our next race will be May the 12th and 13th. So I'm gonna give the camera to Dallas and let her take care of that, and I'm gonna get out here and get messy.
All right, guys, so Brad is getting everything ready to be washed. He's already kind of shown you all that. We've got another cat. It's another one that's taken up with us, so we're gonna call her Georgiana. Reba, we don't know what happened to her. I'm still feeding her kittens. They're in a box in our house, and this is Georgiana. So now Georgiana has joined us. Obviously, we are a magnet to animals. I don't know what's one more, but Anyway, Brad's getting all of his soap mixed up. He's got a new sprayer. So the nozzle for that sprayer froze and busted over the winter. And this is what we like to use on the car. On the tires. This is what we like to use. This is just the Walmart brand, and I think this is actually what we may have had before. Or at Home Depot before, okay. So we had one from Home Depot. They're all the same thing, it don't really matter. But this is the turbo nozzle. It worked fantastic on tires. But ours froze and busted this winter. So we had to get a new one of those. I think it was like $25. So inexpensive, and makes the wash day a whole lot easier. But anyway, nothing exciting going on right now. Just some spraying, getting her all soaped up so it's a little bit easier to wash. You want to tell them what you got in that sprayer right there?
It's called Pro Glow and Tide, and we ride with Tide.
And
Dawn.
Okay. So Pro Glow, Tide,
And water.
and Dawn, and water. So just a good little mixture there. It's already melting the dirt off of it. You can see that. But anyway, I'm gonna turn it off for just a second because there's nothing exciting going on, and I think I'm gonna go live on the Ticker Talk and talk to all of our friends over there because we haven't been live over there in a while. So if you're on TikTok, we'll see you soon. Alright guys, so sorry I haven't done any videoing on this, but the car is clean. So I'll roll back in here. Tires are in the process. Brad's still got 3 to wash. Chris is coating them in. Brad's washing them. Usually the way we do wash day is, usually Brad washes the car and I wash the tires, but my finger, try not to get it wet, don't want to get infected, so it's the reason Brad's having to do everything. Feel bad for him, but Chris doing that. I missed it.
I didn't want to.
Did you? You nearly busted it. Did you? Alright, so we're live on Facebook now. I went live on YouTube earlier and I don't really know what's going on. It won't let anybody comment or anything, so I don't know.
You gonna leave that one on?
What?
Okay.
I forgot.
Did you drop it, Christopher?
What is that?
Looks like you broke it.
Inside it.
Oh, it looks like somebody's body panel. Oh, I know whose that is.
That's alright, because we got his tires.
That's Nick Hoffman's body panel.
Don't keep that.
He said we got 5 of his tires.
Yeah, you commented on our TikTok and said that was his tires. Alright guys, so we're back out in the shop. It's Wednesday. I had to think about what day it was. Yesterday we got everything washed up, and we found an issue yesterday that we didn't show on camera. One of our shocks has a dead spot in it, so we're going to take all the shocks off and send all the shocks to Hunter at Penske and get him to go through everything, make sure everything is good, okay. Brad talked to him earlier and he said that sounds like an oil issue. It's low on oil. So we're getting all the shocks off of it. We actually had thought about racing at Buckshot Speedway this weekend for 1,000 to win, but that's not going to happen now. We do have some of our other parts ordered. We're going to have a whole lot of new stuff on this car the next time it goes out on the racetrack, just because we're chasing. We're trying to find the issue, and that's the only way we know how to find the issue, unfortunately. So Joel and Brad are working on getting those shocks off. Another thing I think we're going to change is we're going to change the bell housing and go back to our old trusty that we have ran for years and years. This car has a different bell housing than what we ran previously, so we're just going to take this one off and go back to, we have a Burt bell housing, right? Yeah, okay. So it's a Brin transmission with a Burt bell housing, so we're going to go back to that, and hopefully we don't have any issues, because we keep breaking starter plates, and those things are not cheap. So anyway, lots of stuff going on this week, lots of stuff going on the next 2 weeks probably. because we're sending off our shocks tomorrow, and then they'll have to get there in Pennsylvania. They'll have to work on them and then send them back. So we probably won't have those till mid to end of next week. They're really quick, but I mean, you can't do anything about the shipping times. They're coming off. What did you just say?
Hey guys, we stop. Ready on right time. And stop. What's that? Mommy. What's that? What's that?
You were so fun. Alright guys, so working on taking the drive shaft out now. Want to tell them what you just found, babe?
Huh?
Want to tell them what you just found?
What I just found?
Yeah, with bell housing.
Oh yeah, bell housing cracked.
So not only is the starter plate cracked, the bell housing is
Hi
also
guys.
So there's that. But we were gonna change it out anyway, so I guess that's a good thing, but yeah. What are you doing? Are you helping your daddy?
I want it on my dog.
You're working on the race car? What are you working on? Huh?
Transmission.
You working on the transmission?
So it's all good, Jack.
Do that.
Tell Jack, say transmission's all good.
What's it? I'll do.
It's about the only thing good right now, isn't it?
That Brim's running perfect.
Hey guys, we saw inside and budget on my dog.
Hey Max,
Huh?
say don't worry, Jack.
Wait,
That Brim's running good.
that what it me does.
What? Say that Brienne's running good.
That's what it does.
You're rotten, girl. Alright guys, let's go finish this up. Maggie, tell them what's going on.
We're going home.
Are we done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, are you just gonna take over the video camera?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We're doing.
Thank all your sponsors.
Okay.
Alright guys, let's go finish this up now. We got all the shocks off. Brad got them all.
Oh, she's picking up off her too.
Oh, we got all, the shocks off, cleaned up. Here they are. They'll be headed to Penske tomorrow. Joel and Brad did get the transmission pulled. He figured out the bell housing is also cracked, so we're gonna change bell housing, starter, the whole 9 yards this week. We're gonna change some more parts. That's not all. Like I said earlier, I think we've already spent, I don't even know if I said it in this video, we've already spent probably $1,500 in just parts alone this week. So definitely gonna be a big week of changing stuff. We bought new springs for shocks. We're sending off the shocks to get freshened, be gone through, make sure everything's good there. We know one's not, so see if all of them are okay. Thanks to all of our partners, Warp Speed Performance Parts, Berry Apparel, Allsouth Signs and Graphics by BB Designs, Hammers Grading, Fat Daddy Screw out of Lafayette, Indiana, Penske Racing Shocks, Brand Transmission, Vinson Race Engines, and Gorsuch Performance. Thanks to all those guys that make all this possible. Thanks to you guys over here on YouTube for watching us each and every video. This will be two videos compiled. We'll have yesterday's video from wash day and then today's video. We didn't get a lot of video yesterday from wash day, so it'll be 2 videos in one. But we appreciate you guys sticking along with us and watching. Thanks. We'll see you guys soon.